What's the most unlucky chain of events that's ever happened to you? I woke up to my mom screaming my name like the house was on fire. Apparently, my alarm had been blaring for 30 straight minutes, and I slept through every second of it like I was in a coma. She shook me awake, and the first thing she said was, "You have 15 minutes. 15 minutes to shower, get dressed, eat, and somehow teleport to school." I stumbled out of bed, grabbed my favorite hoodie off the floor, and immediately noticed a massive brown stain right across the chest from when I spilled soda the night before. Perfect. I threw on the first clean shirt I could find, which happened to be an old middle school gym shirt that said Hustlers in peeling letters. Shoved my stuff in my backpack and sprinted to my car. Turned the key. Nothing. Not a sound. My car was dead. My mom had already left for work. My dad was out of town, and the bus had rolled past 10 minutes ago. So I did the only thing I could do. I ran a full mile to school in jeans, a gym shirt, and shoes that were absolutely not designed for cardio. I showed up 20 minutes late, drenched in sweat, gasping like I just survived a natural disaster. My first period teacher looked at me like I had personally insulted her entire bloodline. She made me stand in front of the class and explain why I was late, but I was breathing so hard I could barely get words out. Half the class started laughing, and someone in the back yelled, "Did you fight a bear?" By lunchtime, I was starving. I went to buy food at one of the fancy restaurants my school has, swiped my card, and it declined. I checked my bank account right there in line, and somehow I'd been charged $47 for a subscription I didn't even know existed. No money, no food, just me sitting at an empty table watching everyone else eat. Then fifth period hit me with a surprise test I had zero idea about because I missed the announcement. I stared at the questions like they were written in ancient hieroglyphics and turned it in half blank. After class, I went to my locker to grab my stuff, and the lock jammed. I spent 10 minutes wrestling with it like it owed me money, and when I finally got it open, I realized my phone wasn't in my pocket. I retraced my steps for half an hour and found it face down in the hallway. Screen shattered, completely destroyed. When I turned it on, my girlfriend had sent me 18 texts asking why I was ignoring her. I tried to explain, but my phone died mid-sentence. I dragged myself home, ready to collapse and pretend the day never happened. My mom was sitting at the kitchen table with her arms crossed. She looked at me and said, "Why weren't you at school today?" I blinked. The attendance office called and said you were marked absent. My teacher never updated my attendance, so now the school thought I ditched. My mom thought I was lying, and I had to go back the next day with a note to prove I actually showed up. She didn't believe me at all. I stood there, sweaty, broke, phoneless, and existentially defeated, and said, "I'm moving to a different dimension." My mom looked back at me and said, "You should take a shower first. You smell horrible."